Every human being is capable of elevating to that level. Why don't we elevate? Because we are busy in our own lives. We are busy
We're
making
distracted.
money. Yeah, we're distracted. We are busy with the share market. We are busy with watching series on OTT. We're just busy with all the things we want to be busy with. There are times when you actually keep yourself away from everything and say, no, I want to build upon this skill. Now, let me tell you, everybody has a third eye. Everybody has these intuitive qualities within them. But you need to build upon that skill. People who choose to build upon it, they work towards it and they get into it so deeply that they start living that life. You and me are no different. What you've chosen and what I have chosen, that's it. That's the only difference. Tomorrow, if you decide, you wake up and say, I'm going to lucid dream. Yeah, I'm going to do it. You will do it. You will lucid dream. You will go into astral space. It's not rocket science. It's not a supernatural ability. Every human being has the ability to be able to do that. But they don't choose to do that. And there are mediums who have done it who are like in a different level altogether because of the years and years and years of practice and whatnot, dedication, right? Like even the people we call sadhu and sant and all of that, they're dedicated souls. They have literally given their life to doing what they want to do. See, we really can't do that. Somebody asks me and says, Shruti, do you want to give up on everything in your life and you want to just do what you're doing? My answer will be no. I want to live a good, luxurious life. I'm going to think of all the happening top-notch brands. I can't take the brand names. I'm sorry about that. No. I'm here. I'm born with a purpose. I'm going to fulfill my purpose. But at the same time, I'm going to live a good life, eat good food, have good fun. I'm going to do all of that.
Because that's what your soul is asking right now.
I want to do that.
It's a combination of everything that you want. So
there is this thing about the job you do, the passion you have, and your calling. They're three different things altogether. The job you do is a job you do, which pays your bills. Your passion is what fuels your life, which keeps you going. And your calling is something which is your higher purpose. If your job, your passion, and your calling is the same thing, then wow, that's awesome. If you have a different job, a different passion, and a different calling, then wow, that's also amazing. So, how many of you have actually figured that out? That, okay, this is my job, this is my passion, and this is my calling. You need to figure it out. Every soul has a purpose, and there is a completion of a cycle which has to happen. You need to fulfill that purpose. If you do not find out what your purpose was or is, then what is the point? I write my obituary almost every month. And people think that I must be crazy. I'm like,
what?
Yeah. I don't write my obituary because I like dying. Okay. One fine day I'm going to be dead. I know that. I write my obituary just to understand what will be written over there. Okay. So, in fond memory of RJ Pat Pat Padaki. Shruti, no, take off the RJ, please. Okay. In fond memory of Pat Pat Padaki. Shruti, no, take off the Pat Pat Padaki. I'm Shruti. Okay, in fond memory of Shruti. A loving daughter, okay. A loving wife, okay. Hello, what's my identity? I'm a wife, I'm a daughter, I'm a radio jockey. Okay, I made monies, I have a following on Instagram. No, all that said and done, who am I? I haven't found the answer, Rashmi. I'm still writing my obituary. I hope to write something really, really astounding one day and I say, that is her. Yes, that is her. Yeah, to a certain extent, I do know that my obituary will say, in fond memory of Shruti, who dedicated her entire body, eyes, nose, blood, hair, cell, uterus, whatever, every single part of her body. She just gave it away so that maybe a deaf girl will probably start hearing, a blind guy will start seeing, maybe somebody who's mute will start speaking. Somebody who's crippled will start walking. I don't know why it burns such a perfectly amazing good body. Take away my skin. Take every single damn thing here and give it to somebody to live. I think I'd want to see that in my obituary. I want to live after I'm gone. Through people. And this was inspired by a poem called Remember Me When I'm Gone, which says exactly the same words. When I lie on a hospital bed with a white sheet covered upon the four corners of my body, do not cry for me. Give away my sight to the child who has never seen the raindrops on her window. This, oh my God, that touched my soul so much. And I said, yeah, this is how I want to be remembered. Oh my God. And if you ever really want to, remember me, do one kind thing, one good thing to somebody else. Bury my sins and even my ashes, throw it to the flowers. May they grow.
Oh God.
So I think I like it. That's going to be a part of my obituary for sure. Feels good.
This suddenly just went so deep, which all started with how, we were talking about
Yeah, we were
as
talking
a
about
kid,
spirits.
you
Sorry.
saw spirits. No, it's fine. I mean, see, that's the beauty of conversations, right? It keeps opening you multiple branches out because you've traveled so far. Now you'd have to
Come back.
go
Yeah.
back to where it all started, of course,
Yeah.
with spirits and all of that. So, I mean, so what happened later?
Good thing is I found my mentor. I had one mentor when I was young. His name is Singh Uncle. Singh Uncle lives in Atlanta, and Singh Uncle is an aura healer, by the way. I learned aura therapy from him. And I'll tell you more about aura therapy. That's beautiful. And then my second mentor is Deepa Rani Shekhar. And Deepa lives here in Bangalore in Rajarajeshwari Nagar. And I met Deepa in my dreams. Literally in my dreams. So the thing is, while I was doing my morning show, I happened to mention and I said, if there is a medium, please contact me. Because at that junction in my life, I was getting troubled. I was an open channel. Open channel is like any random spirit just can come into your life, And you're like, there are moments. Imagine you're taking a shower and a spirit says hi.
This was while you were on your radio journey?
Yeah. So you do not want that kind of disruption of privacy. And also that you cannot even complain and say, listen, the spirit is watching me take a shower. Can you say that? You can't say that, right? So it was kind of getting really difficult for me to handle these things. And I said, oh, if there's a medium, please contact me. That's what I said on radio. So Deepa apparently heard that and she reached out to me on Instagram and she said, hi Shruti, I am a medium. I would want to help you. But me being me, I won't say I'm cynical, but I don't like giving my numbers to everybody, okay? I don't know whether you're genuinely a medium or you're just telling me just because I asked for a medium, right? So then she said, can I have your number? And then I said, I don't have WhatsApp, which is like so lame. Who's going to believe something so stupid?
How many years ago was this?
I at least about 4 or 5 years ago,
Oh.
Yeah. So, and then I said, I don't have WhatsApp. Deepa being Deepa, she's very sweet, okay? She's very grounded. And she was like, she didn't want to push me and say, no, I know you have WhatsApp, give me a number. She said, okay. She said, whatever your queries are, I will answer it via Instagram. That's it. That was all we had. That was the only conversation. I told Deepa saying that, listen, I'm looking for a medium because I'm not able to channelize my energies and it's become very difficult to handle these spirits and they're like annoying me. I need to do something about them. Okay, that was it. That night, I don't even know who Deepa is, okay? I have not seen her because she just reached out to me on Insta and even Insta, she doesn't have she doesn't have a DP and all of that stuff. It's just her school or her holistic healing center's brand. That's it. That night when I was sleeping, I was sitting here in your place. Deepa was sitting and there's this girl sitting onto my right and I can only see one half of her face, okay? I can't see the other side of her face. And then I'm looking at Deepa and I'm like, who is she? I don't even know this girl. And I'm like trying to peek at her. I want to get a good look, a good glimpse of who she is. Maybe I know her. Deepa says, don't. Don't see her face. The other half is completely burnt. She says, don't. You're not somebody who will be able to tolerate that. Don't see. That's all. Okay? And I just wake up. I'm like, what is this nonsense? What am I seeing? And then I text her on Insta and say, hi Deepa. She said, yeah, I know. So this is what happened in the dream. And she completed the dream. And that's where it actually spooked me out. Okay? See, you seeing spirits is one. Somebody else seeing you in their dream is another.
And when you reach out, they telling that to you, I already know is another one.
And she completed the dream. She said what actually happened in the dream. I was like, what was I doing? She said, you weren't dreaming. Okay. I was lucid dreaming at that point of time. Okay. And then I see the lady, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know the face. Now, I go back and I say, can I get your number? Imagine, look at how tables have turned. When she asked me for the number, I say, I don't have WhatsApp. And now I'm asking her for her number. And then she says, sure. She gives me the number and I go to her WhatsApp, see the DP, and I'm like, damn, this is a woman I saw last night in my dreams. That's how I met my mentor. And then Deepa taught me how to channelize my energy as to how you can be good to the spirits and help them in the right way. So they're like, just like they're very well behaved, to be honest. They don't just come and disturb you like anybody else. Like you give me an appointment and say, Shruti, I need you to come at 4 o'clock in the evening, and I come to meet you at 4 o'clock in the evening, right? So you can give them appointments. Meet me at 4. Do not disturb me until then. They're cool. They come to you at 4 o'clock in the evening. And then you listen to them. Yes, please tell me, what can I do for you? How can I help you? Whom do you want to meet? Where do you want to go? Who is bothering you? What happened to you? Why are you still here in this plane? And then we have all our discussions with them.